So now it is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead and let's jump into this next damn reaction, shall we? Now, Triple G, shout outs to you, gang. And we're talking about with Ash and how he spun the block on Paul. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead. Let's get into the next video, y'all. Let's do it.
I know. 3 weeks ago, I left y'all for milk and I never came back. I had some issues going on, and the way I dealt with those issues mentally was to roll up and play Batman every day. Not gonna lie, I've been going crazy on Arkham Asylum.
You? Me? You think this is funny?
But I do owe y'all ugly apology, so that's my bad and it won't happen again. Today we got Ash versus Paul, the kid who never ages versus the Pokemon abuser. And you know what, Ash? Yeah, I said it. Like, bro, you've been 10 for over 25 years. Like, at this point, just put the fries in the bag, bro. So we
Why is that meme so funny? Like, and listen, just put the fries in the bag, gang. Go ahead and put the fries in the bag, gang. But I mean, yeah, Ash does look pretty young and still looks young, even with all the stuff it is that we watched of him. But Ash still that GOAT when it comes down to with the Pokemons, though. Like, stop playing with Ash.
We start things off with Aggron versus Pikachu. Pikachu was at an obvious disadvantage and started getting cooked by Aggron. So for the first time ever in his life, Ash decided to be smart. He ended up subbing out Pikachu for Infernape, and let me tell y'all right now, this Infernape is goated. Y'all gonna see, I promise. Paul tells Aggron to use Double Edge, so Ash tells Infernape to use Flare Blitz. Then we see the both of them clash with straight forehead. Man, I know after this fight, Infernape head was knotted up. Then we seen Aggron was finna up the blick on Infernape, but Infernape straight jaws him. Not gonna lie, my Pokemon got punched on like that, I'm straight swinging on the other trainer. Man, I promise I would have been walking out that Pokemon match in straight handcuffs. So now we got Gastrodon versus Staraptor. Before Gastrodon could even do a move, Staraptor comes in and slaps his man with a quick attack. I guess Paul took that slap personal because he decided to steal Ash's whole move. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Gastrodon looks goofy doing this.
What is that? What is that?
Like, I understand bro ain't got no limbs, but why is he moving his neck like that? So Ash sends his Staraptor down to fight Gastrodon, but then we find out that Gastrodon is the freakiest Pokemon known to man, because he jumps in the air, hops on Staraptor's back, and then he starts riding this man.
Get your funky ass on!
We then see Gastrodon use Ice Beam and finish off Staraptor. Pause, by the way. Actually, double pause, because I know Gastrodon done been to a few Diddy parties. So Ash sends out Weasel and makes him use Aqua Jet. Gastrodon freezes Weasel, but that's what Ash wanted for his attack. We then see Gastrodon dodge Weasel and tries to counter, but Weasel shuts down the counter and hits him with an Ice Punch. And with Weasel KOing Gastrodon, the score is now 6-4 Ash. Now, my first time seeing this fight, I thought Ash was actually doing a good job, but man, I couldn't have been more wrong, because Paul decided to send out his Drapion and shit got crucial. Weasel got hit with a Toxic Spike, then a Pin Missile, and it was over with. Like, bro's Weasel got cooked in 2 moves. If it wasn't evident before, this nigga Paul was not trying up to this point. So Ash sends his Staraptor down for a quick attack. But like Pokemon fans doing a try not to simp challenge, that shit did not work. Drapion hit Staraptor with one of the cleanest weaves I seen in this show. Then we see him slam Staraptor face first into the Toxic Spike. And just like that, Staraptor's cooked and the fight is now 4-4. So basically up to this point, this nigga Paul was not trying. He tanked 2 of his team members just to see what lineup Ash was running. And once I heard that, I knew this nigga Paul was on some BS. Like, you gotta be a different breed of crazy to waste 2 Pokemon just to see what your opponent's doing. But you know what? For Paul, I think that actually works out. So we see that Ash sent out Torterra to fight Drapion. And for us watching, it's actually been great eats. So both of them were going at it, and for a second, we didn't know who was gonna win. Torterra hit him with a rock climb looking like Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender. But after that, it was all downhill for Torterra. So Ash sends Torterra up for a follow-up attack. But then Drapion grabs Torterra and hits him with a poison thing. And I really don't think Ash is a smart trainer, because his last 2 Pokemon got grabbed with the same move. Like, at this point, you're trying to lose. So
Looking back at this, damn, it was the same move. Fuck. Damn, Ash. Like, come on now. You gotta think of it like a new. Tell them to do something new, gang. Fuck.
Well, Drapion hits him with a Pin Missile, and down goes Big Bad Torterra. And with Torterra going down, Ash is now down 4 Pokemon to 3. Paul just treated you like a Make-A-Wish kid and gave you 2 free wins. Bro, this man out here selling. Put him on the 2016 Warriors. So Ash sends out Gliscor and Paul sends out Ninjask. And Ninjask starts teleporting all over the place like he's Goku. And we can already see it in Gliscor's face. Bro just simply wasn't ready. The lights were too bright. Because honestly, Ninjask started working this nigga Gliscor. Like, bro, this this is the equivalent of getting an ISO called on you and then getting dropped. Like, nah, Gliscor is real life getting cooked. So Ash swaps out Gliscor for Infernape, and then he tells Infernape to dig underground, use Flare Blitz, and get rid of the poison, because earlier in the match, Drapion decided to poison the whole arena. And hold on for a second, bro, for Ash to be so dumb sometimes, this nigga is crazy smart. Whenever it's life or death for Ash, this man makes the most crazy play, but when it comes down to common sense, this nigga loses all his brain cells.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Damn, I don't want to say that about my boy Ash, but you gotta do better, gang. Yo, matchups isn't matching up, gang. You out here losing out your characters, bro. Stop.
Ninja tries to use the slow ass Giga Drain, but because he's weak from the Flare Blitz, Infernape one-shots him.
Business is business, right? I'm him, homie. I'm him.
So now we got Frostlass versus Pikachu, and this nigga Frostlass starts trying to play hide and seek, but then Pikachu was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then he cracks Frostlass' skull with an Iron Tail. Frostlass then freezes Pikachu. Using the power finisher, Pikachu was able to break out before Frostlass could finish him, and then he hit him with a Volt Tackle to end the fight. Man, let me be real with y'all for a second. This fight is peak Pokemon. I mean, it ain't too many battles you can compare to this one. What else can I say? It was perfect. So now we have Gliscor versus Drapion. And look, I know Gliscor got absolutely folded earlier, but he's about to lock in. So Gliscor avoided Drapion's pin missile and hits him with a Stone Edge. Then Drapion sent the Cross Poison his way and the two clash. Drapion couldn't see Gliscor due to the smoke. Then Gliscor caught bro lacking and started emoting. Like what I told y'all, my name Gliscor out here standing on straight business. Drapion sends a Cross Poison to Gliscor. Gliscor dodges and bites the shit out of him with Fire Fang. And bro, Gliscor literally had to cook this man to get the dub. Like bro, tortured Drapion to get that win. So Ash is up 3-1 on Paul. But man, growing up as a Thunder fan, the numbers 3-1 traumatized me. Like I definitely seen a thing or two about blowing 3-1 leads. So Paul sends out his Electivire and has it use Thunder on the battlefield. And during the attack, Gliscor got caught in the middle of some rocks. Gliscor tries to attack but gets grabbed. Then Electivire hits him with a Brick Break and ends him in one punch. My bad, one chop. Bro, this nigga really got beat by that SpongeBob SquarePants ad karate chop. But hey, at least he redeemed himself from earlier because Ninja was straight working him. So now we got Pikachu versus Electivire. Electivire uses Thunder on the battlefield, but Pikachu dodges the effects of the attack and then he hits him with a headbutt. Now I don't know what it is with Paul Pokemon grabbing other Pokemon against their will, but it seems to be a common theme, especially in this battle against Ash. Pikachu breaks loose and then him and Electivire both clash, but during the clash Electivire hits Pikachu with a Brick Breaks and sends him to Narnia. With that KO, we've made it to the final battle, and if you haven't seen this fight before, just know it's peak. This fight actually means a lot because Ash's Infernape used to belong to Paul, and Paul was abusive and kicked Infernape off his team, and now it's time for Infernape to get his get back. So both of them meet in the middle, and it was straight hands. And man, Infernape got that dog in him. That man seen his chance for get back and started wigging. Electivire's on the attack, but it doesn't matter because Infernape uses dig. He comes out of nowhere and finishes the dig with an uppercut. And Infernape's cooking up like this while he's poisoned. Nah, bro, he's on a 2017 Russ run right now. They tried to leave him for dead, but he didn't die. And now look at him. He's out there throwing the most majestic hands you ever seen in your life. Man, I know Paul was sick watching Infernape cook his team. After the match, I know bro fell to his knees and started crying. Imagine abusing a Pokemon and he just spin a block on you. And I mean, he straight cooking your shit. Now I ain't gonna sit here and act like Electivire ain't tough because that nigga one tough Pokemon. Like he literally made this fight a death match. Infernape takes a swing, but Electivire weaves and grabs him. And then Electivire straight torches Infernape. And man, watching this, I thought my dreams was being shattered. Like ain't no way we came this far just to lose, bruh. But losing was the last thing Infernape had on his mind because Infernape looked up and seen Electivire and Paul talking shit. Then he stood up on his own 2 feet, and then this nigga started tweaking out. And at this point, Paul already knew it was over with. It looked like Paul tried to call game too early because now Infernape is psyching out. And I mean, he's putting crazy pressure on Electivire right now. So the battle comes down to this, their last moves. Electivire uses Thunder Punch and Infernape uses a supercharged Flare Blitz. And man, we done made it. We've made it to the moment of truth. These two clash, and we know whoever's standing after this is gonna be the winner. We see Infernape overpower Electivire, and man, this scene right here had me nervous. It looked like Infernape was going down for a second, but instead Electivire explodes.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way
Plot
down.
armor.
Oh, what a shot from Curry!
And with that being said, Electivire can no longer stand and the match is over. Infernape overcame all the abuse Paul put him through, and Paul ended up paying his respects to Ash.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Before I go, I just want to say thank y'all for all the support. We on the road to 20K, and hopefully we can hit it by the end of this year. Love y'all ugly ass niggas, man. G-Way know it, man. I hope I see y'all boys.
I'm also trying to do the same thing, gang. We're almost close to 15. If we can possibly get close to at least 20 before the end of the year. Now, I may have high hopes. We still got like three months. But I ain't think having 3 months type shit. You know what I'm saying? But Triple G, shout outs to you, gang. Golly, people is just flying by me at the moment. But Triple G, shout outs to you, gang. Thank you so much for the video. You feel me? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. I'll catch y'all in the next video.